Right, so our third game for today is Miami Chase. This is a Code Masters production with some heavy grindy loading. Yeah, they should really quote the word fun, shouldn't they? Okay, well, so far I'm surprised. This is quite a flashy introduction. Okay, Alistair Brimble with the sound and music. He's always done a smashing job. Oh, does this song pop up often then on Amiga Live? It's a pretty cool one. Team 7. Wow, before Team 17. You reckon they spent the budget on the credits? Well, let's hope that that's not the case, because it looks really, really cool. What's to bet that my expectations are just going to go to hell? Yep, clipping through the cars. I mean, it's still a nice presentation screen. I guess they're ghost cars. Okay, can we press fire on here? No. Do we have to watch the intro? Space? Oh, here we have to wait for it to finish. That's quite annoying. Oh, Don Ferrari in his bid for re-election, the mayor of Miami has granted you 48 hours of immunity from prosecution, so long as you rid by fair means or foul the city of its 7 most notorious crime lords. It's a tough task, but we have every faith in you. We look like we have a punchable face. Just getting a very distinct 90s sitcom vibe from that character. Just suave and perfect in every way. Oh, okay then. Well, that rules out any option of yes. It's not requiring a second disk. So sorry, so much for accepting a second disk drive. Never mind. Again, makes me further glad that I'd never bought an additional disk drive for the Amiga because back then they were quite costly and some games didn't even recognize them. Oh, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me because you do get some games that dedicate one disc to the introduction. I guess that was the case. I'm going to save state here just in case we run into any trouble. Keep in mind that we tried a couple of attempts to get this to work to no avail. Sound effects. Oh, okay. Hang on. So fire then to select all sound or effects? Okay. If you hit left or right, it goes straight onto the high scores. And yet, there's already a high score section already. Okay, never mind. Let's begin. See what this is all about. Oh, I see. If you got extra disk drive, use. Okay. You had a second disk drive and it barely ever worked, even when it was supposed to. Was that like second hand, or just got it? Or was that first hand? Because that's a bit unfortunate if the latter. I mean, I know they were a bit on the pricey side. It's very, very bassy here. Wow. What the hell? Barely even started and An officer of a gold tooth. May I see your lieutenant, Ferrari? We didn't recognize you. Please forgive us. Okay, this. What the hell? Okay, these controls are horrible. Took me a few seconds to realize that. It's not what you would expect. You expect like fire or forward to be like, you know, accelerate the car. But if so, we turn right, and then you go, and then oh god. So when you're facing that way, when you're facing horizontally, it's right to move forward and left to go back. That is some messed up controls right there. I God, I don't know if I can get used to this. Normally I can adapt pretty well to the controls. Okay, this feels really weird. Nothing there. Well, I was going to say, we're using keyboard emulator joystick. It's still, I don't know. I don't know if that would change the experience or not. It's just that, you know, just like 95% of driving games, you know, pretty much nail it. This, why did they suddenly change that? Oh wow, of course, didn't even try, caused two cars to explode. Can imagine that going down in court. Responsible for the death of two drivers and their cars. Well, in my defense, didn't really put in much effort. Precursor to GG, yeah, possibly. Also, we're going to get that cutscene every time an officer bumps into us. Oh, we're even responsible for that collision that time. Okay, we're on a football pitch. Also, I love how our score is increasing by apparently doing absolutely nothing. How did we explode? What did... Okay. How? Why? What? Where? Oh, okay, so fire shoots those bins. Do we just shoot and stuff? I mean, I assume there's an objective here somewhere. Oh, a score gets... Oh, what did it say? Pester? Diving in, yeah. Speed. So I was going to say, so Team 7 had a hand in this as well. Also noticing the like the score display and energy bar kind of reminds me a bit of Team 17's Alien Breed. Don't drive into the pool. There's a pool we drove into. I don't even know what happened there. How? How did we even get a game over? Okay, let's see if the manual sheds some light to the matter. So yeah, some Amiga games are good, some are bad. Most of the Codemaster ones are bad, but it would be nice to have a bit of direction as of where to go. Of course, the manual's faded out. Of course it is. Oh, okay. I mean, how did we even get to the high score table by doing nothing? Why is there someone called Boberg? Sounds like a Klingon name for me. That Oh, did it really? That bluefin, that very like it looked very like terrain, like a tiny puddle. Sorry, puddle, a tiny puddle. I like the first word, puddle. Diego the Jackal have been sighted north. It would say North Beach. North Beach. I mean, this is as north as we can get. We go up here. Really hate the controls. And apparently we're going north even though we're going down. That sort of confuses things. Like, it would be nice if you go like forward and that's treated as going north. But hey, what do I know? Probably all the way left, you say? Can try. It's about as left as we can go. Oh wait, there's more bits here. Wait, what's that? Just a W caused things to explode? Yeah, I think I'm making this quite clear that I'm not enjoying this game very much. That is a pickup, isn't it? Oh, power, apparently. It just makes me wonder if the target is moving or if it's like... I don't know. Can we just leave this way? Oh god, stop making us spin all over the place. I'm looking for a yellow car. Not having much luck. Good question, I have no idea. I mean, this is just, I don't know, typical city lifestyle. I mean, there's no traffic lights around, so it kind of makes sense that everyone's smashing up into everything. And I noticed there's a time limit that ran out, so that resets after... Oh no, that just gives you a game over. Ooh. So you have to find it within a time limit as well. I don't know. At the moment, I'm finding this unnecessarily confusing. Mainly because of the thing is like he's situated north, and you just assume that it's just north wherever you are. Just go north from there. Time limit was like your patience. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say those are the rules. We gotta give each game around. Well, I was gonna say to the hour mark, good or otherwise. The otherwise being heinously garbage. Bats Badger, how's it going? Hope all is well. Take a long time to get used to this. Well, yeah. Normally games you can just sort of like dive in. There's one or two exceptions. Like obviously simulators will take a little bit longer. Some of them like require you to study up on the manual for like a few whiles. Let's print this. Let's stop that screen right there. Diego the Jackal Angelo has been sighted trading at the on the front at North Beach. So maybe North Beach is just, I don't know, not North. Man is wanted on 13 charges and must be caught while still in the country. He's driving a yellow Corvette. Well, so far the only thing good about this game is the music. I do like a very bassy soundtrack. Oh, you saw? I didn't see a yellow car. Okay, I'll keep my eyes peeled. So why are we smudging the area with black stains? I have no idea. Did we collect some kind of power up? One way to stop the police. Okay, lost a lot of health there. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, top left. But my natural instincts is like if you expect to move up, it would like follow north. Just make things a little bit confusing that it doesn't do that. Really hate the way you just. I mean that too. I hate the freaking cutscenes that appear every time you hit the officers. Every time. And yeah, it's not even us. They sort of collide into us. That's the problem. Gods. Yeah, that was what I clocked onto. That must have been the bad guy's location. I mean, did you say North Pole? That looks very North Pole-y to me. I think Unicron was the culprit, but yeah, his theme is Codemasters, and to be fair, a lot of the games are like this. But I think this is this is what not to do in a driving game. Have like terrible controls, and have a radar that's a little bit, I don't know, like less stupid. Sure. And we ran out of time. That's what I imagine the parents said to their children at Codemasters. Okay, well, so I was going to say we were going to entertain ourselves with the manual as well, but we couldn't even. I couldn't find one on the Hall of Lights. So here we go. So I'm getting this from Lemon Amiga. The features, it says 5 huge cities, radar surveillance, incredible fast action. I mean, it is fast. Okay, that must be a mistake from Lemon Amiga. They actually typed in radar surveillance twice for some reason. So I guess that's just a mistake. Oh, here we go. Joystick to maneuver, spacebar to display your radar. See, that would have been nice if we found that on the Hall of Light site. Okay, so we know a tiny bit more. Bobberg. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully this will... I mean, the controls are still horrible, but hopefully with the aid of a radar, it may make life a bit more bearable. So I guess a way to describe this would be like top-down Chase HQ, perhaps? Oh, that, okay. That's a bit of a pain. Flashing points at enemy cars. Right, I was hoping it would be like an automatic radar as you're driving around. That's not really helpful. Okay, so there should be one directly in front of us. I thought there was just one enemy car anyway. You can't even like get out of that cutscene. You can't like press fire to just get rid of it. Also, why doesn't it show the main one? Like, you know, that would be like flashing yellow, surely. I mean, are we actually destroying the enemy cars? How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Manhunt, was I? That could have been mines. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 this time. Maybe they just like automatically regenerate. Okay, there's 6 left. So although we're not finding the yellow car, seems like it's a very strict time limit for what we have to do. Five left. So I would imagine at the end of the mission, or can we go down here? No. I'd imagine at the end of the mission, that you'd probably get bonus points for getting the other cars. So I suppose the radar has been somewhat useful. I'm noticing how you get points for destroying like objective cars, and otherwise you get your score reduced. What the hell was that green car thinking? I just cruise into that fence, not a problem. Oh, about to smack into an officer. Okay, what the hell did the officer just turned right into us? That's weird. You think everyone just drives aimlessly? Yeah. I think all the police are enemies. I mean, okay, we did a bit better, but I still don't think we're going to do... I mean, it says 5 large cities. I don't think we're missing out on much, to be fair. Like, even if we just, like, defeat the main car, we'll just be introduced to another big city that's just going to be equally as heinous. I mean, it's worked quite a lot for like space simulators. You know, you got like the radar automatic, haven't you, with the rest of the game? Why couldn't they just put in like an automatic radar that, you know, like auto moves around and stuff? That would have been much, well, it would have been a little bit more forgivable. I mean, people were playtesting this, weren't they? They wouldn't have stopped to think that every time you hit a police car and then that happens. They wouldn't have thought that that would be annoying after the 50th time it happens. No, no, you got to see the cutscene of the Officer Derp face. It's always Officer Dirtface. It's always Officer Dirtface accompanied by Constable Cocknose. Still a ways away. Okay, should be just one left, two left, okay. Okay, there we go. So by process of elimination, and by that we mean murder 600 cars. That's got to be the one left. So it's got to be the yellow Corvettes, right? My logic behind that. Please don't explode. So we just keep on going forward. I hate doing this every like 5 seconds. Okay, wait, there's no more objectives. I thought that one of those would be the yellow car. Okay, one just emerged then. Oh, there we go. He just collided in. Go to exit. Where the hell's the exit? There were some arrows up on the top, weren't they? Maybe it's that. Out. Here we go. What a convoluted absolute mess. We didn't even need to catch the taxi. It smashed into something else. I thought it said now choose between continue game and quit. Oh no, buy weapons. What do we get? A choice between fire hydrant and... Oh wait, oh never mind then. Sorry for taking 3 seconds of your time. Oh, I see. Bioweapons. Sure tire. Mines. Wheel blades. Fuel injection. Glass. What? Body panels. Turbo system. Oh wait, we only have 1,430 points. We can't afford any of this. I just realised something. Oh my god. Okay, Lieutenant Ferrari? Hang on, let's pause that. High speed chase in progress. Carlos Mad Dog Escobar has been caught terrorizing the South 23rd Street area. Proceed and engage immediately. He's also driving a yellow Corvette because it's easier to design that way. Now choose, but yeah, do something less miserable. You select that option, it automatically resets. Right, so yeah, what happens... I know why we got such a low score. It penalises you for destroying any car. If we destroy the car that's indicated on the radar, then we get points for that. So we actually did better on our first try of this because we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't destroy any enemy cars or good cars. So we just that's how our score kept going up at that. That's stupid. Really is. Like if this was any other game from the 80s or 90s, we would have been sitting on a couple of million right about now. Like, they wouldn't have cared about civilians, honestly. Great, a red car bumped into us, which bumped into the police, who's got the same graphic. Why did they think that it was a good idea to do this? It's not a good idea at all. Oh my god, you're trying to sound. Oh, it's the same officer! Can everyone except me just leave the road? Oh my god. Oh wait, what, did that car just change colour? Okay, well that definitely caught my attention. Yeah, screw the other cars. I'm more interested in the one that had a paint job on the fly. And that one, what the hell? PC, you big neck. Oh, can we go in the water? Oh, I guess not. Wahoo! Oh, I guess we didn't get enough invulnerability time. Yeah, you get points for just driving around. I mean, the cars they do look identical, don't they? Like, the only way you'll know is by guesswork. Mostly. Mind you, the way that some of them are aggressively smashing into us, wouldn't be surprised if everyone was the culprit. What did... Wait, then we said something vaguely amusing. You think you'd start to remember the name and model plate? Oh, yeah. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. If they could do that. I think what it was, they just wanted to show off the graphics. Somewhat reminiscent of Chicago at 90. I don't remember that one. Which also has very little content, but it's... Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of... We've played a lot of really, really old games that barely took more than 10 minutes to complete. At least they were controllable. At least they were somewhat responsive. Ooh, can we stay at the hotel? I assume that's what it says. And then he explodes immediately. That'll teach it. I mean, at the very least, give us different officer faces. But yeah, what should have happened was nothing. No cutscenes. Just it's unnecessary. It is crazy how people, like game developers go, that they waste their time on this just so we can waste our time seeing the pictures over and over and over again. It really is illogical. Oh, did time run out? Well, that's a shame. I was going to say, I'd like to put in my name in the high score table, but we actually did worse than when we did playing it blind. Oh no, here we go. Ooh, exciting stuff. Go on then. How do you end this? Can you actually... Is it that? No, that's delete, isn't it? Timer's right back to the... Yeah. We're almost there. Also, I like because Baz showed up not too long ago and is already sick and tired of it. It's a shame as well because there was such it's had very good presentation at the start, and then the game happened. But yeah, I mean, all terribleness aside, the controls are by far the worst of the game. Like playability would be like a 2 or 3 out of 10. Mainly because it sort of interrupts your progress by showing these cutscenes all the time. And just like the overall controls are just naff. Also, that police guy just disappeared on us. I think we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, we accidentally killed a suspect car, so that was good. Let's go us. Like, I know it's cheap, but I wish they just had, like I say, like a flashing white arrow to indicate that he is an offender. I know it makes things a bit obvious, or maybe just have the car just slightly distinct from everything else, not just by colour but by design as well. That's my take on that. Like, it's supposed to be like an action driver shooter, isn't it? So stuff like this should be like really obvious. Like, imagine if you're playing Chase HQ and all the cars looked identical and you had to sort of just smash up every single one of them just to find out the other one. Or, are all the culprit cars red cars? Okay, well, so that makes my job... Okay, so I'll forgive the game if that is the case. If that is the case. Still massive garbage. How am I adapting to this nonsense? That's the more worrying part. Okay, maybe just go back down then. Okay, I think all the red cars are the culprits. So, okay, fair enough. Oh wow, that they just collided into each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, what does this tell us, guys? It tells us that all red cars are evil. Never drive a red car. Which one should we go for? Oh, God's sake. Oh, how tough is this guy? Not much time left. Mind you, I'm not saying that as though that's a bad thing. Oh well, never mind. I'm all. Hang on, let's seeing as though we're going to wrap things up anyway. I just want to control space. Use joystick to move the highlight. I just wondering if look the class score there. Way better than before. Mind you, yeah. Okay, so it doesn't. It's kind of crazy because the game is manic. Everyone's smashing into you, so you haven't really got much time to react. And at the same time, it wants you to be seriously cautious. So okay, there's we've got 4 minutes left before this heinous atrocity is but over. So I thought let's switch it up to sound effects, see what I'm sure it's going to be way better than the music. Okay, so that's the sound effects. Hope everyone's enjoying that. Wait, did he somehow get through that? That's quite amazing. So 4 minutes 15. Just want to. Okay, so note that it said four. Was it 4 minutes 12? I just want to see if bumping in the police is more than just an inconvenience. I want to see if that costs you time as well. It does a yeah, it does a bit. It's like 10 seconds. Look, just another police car just smashed into another one without any consequence. But yeah, if it just had a working radar that, you know, stayed with you as you kept driving, rather than to like manually select it, this game would be a bit more enjoyable. But yeah, the biggest downside of this game I just like the horrible controls, and the fact that the, you know, like bumping into a police car just wastes so much time in, you know, in both the game sense and the real life sense is just almost makes me just wanna, like, if this were a disc, you know, in my hand, it would soon be joining. Well, I don't know, like maybe just like the toilet. But yeah, that was. Oh wait, got 1 more minute. Let's make the most of this. Is there anything positive about the game? I guess the intro. The intro is quite cool. Nice music. Of course, that's courtesy of Alistair Brimble. But that seems to be a recurring theme with Codemaster games. Amazing music, and then there's the rest of it. Oh wow, 2 enemies on the trot. But we completely uh, screwed up. Trying to mash. Okay, and most of you will be pleased to know that the hour is finally up. So let's get out of here. Okay, see you guys on the next game.